you in person. I'm a lover.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's shocking as that may sound, because people are like, she a fighter. No, I say what's on my mind. I've always been that way since I was younger, though. I've always said what's on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But, I'm a mother, a loving mother. I'm a good friend. Only got like 2 left. But I'm a good, only got 2 friends. I swear, don't be me, it be them. So I'm like, it's all right, cool. But,
you know what they say is it's always other people, but go ahead.
but for real, Candy, it be them. So I'm like, you know what, forget it. And then I'm God-fearing. Was born and raised in the church, and I do everything. Everything I do is because of Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me. But I'm a really, really good person, very genuine, and I love everybody. I do. But if you do something that warrants you to be talked about, I'm gonna talk about you. I used to always say, if you talk aboutable, I'm gonna talk about you. You know what I mean?
Clearly.
Yup. And then when I see you, I'm gonna be like, hey, how you doing? And I ain't gonna know you got a problem until you say you got a problem.
Well, that's
so.
Yeah, I mean, that happens all the time.
Yeah, but I talk about myself. I talk about everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like even oh my God, you should see my husband. I joke about my husband all the time, to his face, behind his back, all the time. Our house we're a little racist in the house, because he half Mexican, and half black.
Mm-hmm.
And I talk about everybody.
Let me tell you about an app called Free Cash. Free Cash is the #1 app worldwide, allowing users like yourself to make money off their phone for free. If you want to make $200 plus a week for free, download using my link in the description or the QR code on the screen. If you download now for free using my link or QR code, you will get a free $5 into your account for free. That's $5 for free, no requirements. So download Free Cash today to make easy, quick, and free money.
Oh man.
So how long ago did you meet your husband?
I met my husband February 23rd, 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I was just, actually it's in the book, in chapter 10, which is titled My Man, My Man, My Man. This was when I was guest co-hosting on the Breakfast Club. And it was a Friday, and I caught the train from New York down to Baltimore, and we went to go eat, me and my friends and my sister, and I saw him come in the bar with his cousins. We was eating crabs. That's how we get down to Baltimore. We do the crab thing. And he came in, and I had started flirting with him because I go after what I want. You know what I mean? I don't wait for a guy to come up to me. I've never been that way. And guys have, but if I see somebody that I like and I get a little bit of butterflies, I'm going to go get you. Like,
so she's aggressive.
I am.
Damn, bro. Look, fellas, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If a woman is aggressive, she's a bird. I'm just keeping it real. Don't think that you're special. Just think about the fact that she approached you, and think about all the other men that she approached as well. Women like this usually gets ran through. They usually have a lot of one-night stands, those aggressive ass women, because they gotta go get that dinner. You know what I'm saying? Because that dinner ain't coming to them because they don't attract. See what I'm saying? Like when a woman doesn't attract, she will never be feminine. These types of women right here are extremely masculine, bruh.
I can be assertive. I'm gonna say assertive, right? But I was a little aggressive with him. I was already drinking by the time I asked him, I'm like, do you want a drink? And he was like, no, I don't drink. I'm like, so why are you at the bar? He was like, I don't gotta be drinking liquor. I don't gotta order a drink to sit at the bar. And so I found a way in when he told me I drink wine from time to time. And so I asked him, can I buy him a glass of wine? He was like, no, I don't need you to buy me nothing.
She found a way in. Damn, shorty, you was thirst. See, chicks like her, fellas, who doesn't really attract a man, they gotta pay to play. You know what I'm saying? And that's her energy.
And then I asked him, and then he asked me, could he take me on a date eventually? And so I was like, okay, cool. And from the first date, from the first time he took me out, I've never left him.
Oh.
And like we got married, had a baby, all the things like that.
So
damn, she probably been tricking. Just think about that, right? She found a way in when she found out that he drinks wine. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna buy him some wine. I'm gonna get him a little loose so I could make my move on him, so I could put this little box in him. Like, what? And the whole time she probably just paying for everything. Paying his rent, paying his car note. I'm not mad. I'm not mad, man. Get your money, homie.
let me ask you this question. Okay, is this your first marriage? First one?
Yes.
Okay,
my first marriage.
Okay.
And my last.
What were your qualifications of what type of man you wanted?
You know what's so crazy? In my past relationships, I always say this. I learned something new about myself with every person that I dated. And it wasn't even my qualifications for him. It was more so what I learned in all my relationships prior to him. I was very aggressive. I felt like I was like always the man in a relationship. Like I felt like I'm telling you, like I always just had to, carry somebody and then,
Were you okay with that though?
At one point I was, until you see a person starting to get really comfortable and then they just kind of like give up on their ambition or give up on their dreams. I'm like, damn, you don't have no dreams. Your dream is my dream now. But when I met you, you had dreams. When I met you, you were a supervisor here. When I met you, you had goals and stuff. And then it's happened to me about 3-4 times where, I'm in a relationship and the person just gets comfortable. I don't have a problem with helping someone.
Because you a trick. You gotta pay to play. I ain't gonna lie to you, fellas. Yo, women like this right here are usually witches, bro. Because they're gonna use their money and things like that to rope you in. I'm just keeping it real. Because when a woman don't attract, when she lacks that feminine spirit, she becomes very masculine and she possesses a very dark energy. Because she got to go after what she wants. So a woman will just look at a whole list of dudes. Okay, I want him. Let me shoot my shot. And now, like how a dude will meet a woman and buy her a drink just to greet her and stuff like that? That's what she's doing. She is meeting her men and offering them drinks. I'm just saying, bro, think about how many different men she ran through. Just think about it. Don't think that you're special, bro. Don't think that you're the only guy who she offered to buy her a drink. Don't think that you're the only guy who she's spending money on. It's simply because she lacks the ability to attract. And that's very important for a woman. A woman must be able to attract with her feminine energy. Money can't save these types of women. Money will just make them into sluts because now they're going to just pay to play.
Right. And it's never been about the money to me, but people take your kindness for weakness and they play on your heartstrings and they take you for granted. You take advantage of the situation, and that's what I knew I didn't want. So actually, that was a qualification for him to already come with his own bag and when he told me he had his own company, he was into stocks and trading and all of that, and he was a trucker and he was owner operator of his own. I was like, okay. What's up? Let's sleep tonight. Let's sleep together tonight. I think I'm gonna make you my man.
Wait.
I'm not playing.
Did you give it up on the first night?
And did.
You did?
The first date. Yes, the first date. Because when I met him, he was just coming in to stop. He was with his cousins or whatever, and then he didn't call me. I gave him my number. He didn't call me until like 4 days later, and then he asked me that I still want to join him on a date, and I was like, yeah. And he booked a nice.
Because he figured out who the hell you was. Oh, this is Jess hilarious? That little comedian broad? She probably got some coins. Let me keep her around. But she was so thirsty when he initially met her, he could have smashed her right there and then. Shorty's a mutt. This is crazy.
It's a hotel in Baltimore, downtown Baltimore. It's called Ivy, the Ivy Hotel. And they have a nice 5-star restaurant. It's called the Magdalena. And he's a thoughtful person and he's very intentional about things. And there's a lot of history in this hotel. And so he booked like a private dining room for us. And on the date, you know, I told him what I like to drink, and he already had my drink ordered and everything. But I usually like a double shot in my sidecar. That's still to this day my favorite drink. And I tasted it, and I was like, it's only one shot in here. Like that's how, like to the T, I know. I said it's only one shot, and he said I want to get to know you, so I want you to have one shot or whatever. And I had so much fun on the date, Candy. I ain't pick up my phone one time. It was supposed to have been like, how long is it? Like 90 minutes. We were there talking for like 3 hours. I act like I had to go to the bathroom. I went to the front desk. I asked them for a key. I was like, y'all got some room, some suites available? I got a room. I told them to give him a key. I told them, tell him meet me upstairs. Period. I said, you pay for the dinner, I'm going to pay for the nightcap. Boom. What's up?
Aggressive.
I know. You're right.
Shit. Bro, get your money, bro. That's all I'm saying. Get your money. I'm not mad at you. But you know, this is what she does. Think about how many other men she did that with. She got the room. She tricking. She ready. She's moving like a dude. That's how dudes move. But it is what it is. Like I said, man, get your money, get your bills paid and all that. You know, it is what it is.
Aggressive. He was even looking like, bitch, you got a room. All right, cool. That's what we doing then.
Well, she locked it in.
Locked it in.
You know, I be asking everybody these type of questions because obviously I'm going to be single again. You know, I am single again or whatever. Yeah. So, you know, I always want to know what everybody's process is because it's been a long time since I've been on the market.
I feel you.
Yo, nah, this right here is crazy. Like I tell you all dudes all the time, birds of a feather flock together. Both these two birds right here be on the same type of time. Both these birds gotta pay to play. They are both tricks. And Candy is back on the market. Fellas, this is a good opportunity to get back on your feet. If you're down and out right now, Candy is back on the market. Get your money up.
You know what I mean? You feel me? So, okay. Note to self. First date might get you.
So you never did that before?
No.
Slept with a guy.
Oh my God. Yo, stop. Ladies, stop it.
The first date.
No. Okay, I'll take this back. One time, I thought it was going to be a one-night stand, and I was like, forget it. I'm finna go ahead and do this.
Right.
But it ended up being like an on again, off again for some years.
Okay.
Shorty, but you still give it up on the first night. Yo, Candy, this chick is funny, bro. You see, chicks like her, they try to come off like they are not who they are. It's okay to just be yourself. We know you a bird. I mean, all the signs are there. And the thing about a bird is this. A bird always makes her way back to the streets. Now this chick is probably in her 50s and she's ready to throw that box out here again. She's like, yo, I'm back outside. And like I said, chicks like her, these two right here, they tricking. They tricking, bro. So dudes know, man, I could get like a Benz off shorty or something. I mean, I could probably get a crib. This one chick, shit, she married. So homie like, shit, I mean, I could probably get half. It is what it is, man.
Yeah, but I went into it thinking
that it was going to be a one-night stand.
That's what
That's what you wanted. You
that time, yeah.
And he was like, nah, let's run this back. A few times.
I mean, even after the night was over, I was cool with it being a one night stand. But then it ended up, of course, he kept calling. So.
Right. Okay. You kept answering, so something was good.
Yeah. But okay, I'm gonna get back to the relationship in a minute because it kind of applies to, you know, going forward and co-parenting and all those things.
Yeah.
But I just want to go back into the past. So as a teenager, your mom felt a change.
Yeah, man. See, fellas, man. As men, we gotta make choices. All right. Now, you could choose to deal with a woman like this, but the only problem is a woman like this will always be masculine. She will never be feminine because she lacks the ability to attract. You see, when a woman is able to attract men with her beauty and things like that, that's powerful. See what I'm saying? That woman is very powerful because she could attract. But when a woman can't attract internally, it bothers her. And what happens is she got to compensate. So those types of women are usually career driven. They're going to go get the money in order to live how they want to live. So they're going to go get the money and it's going to make them a bit masculine, but they're going to have a lot of money. So they're going to be the ones to take men on trips. They're going to be the ones to pay to play. And they're going to be the types of women who will help men get back on their feet. But your dudes got to understand, a masculine woman will always be for the streets. Women like that will always be for the streets. You'll have to understand that. You can't save a woman like this. From time to time, she might like you. She might think that you're handsome. That's cool. Get your bills paid and all that. But you still got to understand who this woman is. Look, the bottom line is this, fellas, be safe out here, but please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out. Imagine him being in a hospital and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.